It's clear the CDC wants kids back in the classroom this fall.
If a school or classroom is not able to maintain at least 3 feet distancing, that should not keep any kids out of the classroom.
The agency now saying fully vaccinated students and teachers can lose a mask when they return, despite kids under 12 still ineligible for the vaccine, creating confusion for some parents.
Logistics might be difficult, keeping track of who's vaccinated, who's not.
School districts and local jurisdictions now weighing in. California will continue to require masks. New York is still reviewing its policy. And officials in Clay County, Missouri lifted its mask requirement for all schools last month, despite an alarming rate of new infections.
Patients are much sicker than what we've been seeing in the past.
The highly transmissible Delta variant now makes up more than 50% of new cases nationwide. 67% of adults have received at least one dose of the vaccine, a number the Biden administration hopes to boost through door-to-door vaccinations. The strategy quickly called out by Republican lawmakers.
Think about what those mechanisms could be used for. They could then go door-to-door, take your guns. They can go door-to-door, take your Bibles. Yeah.
South Carolina's governor tweeting, enticing, coercing, intimidating, mandating, or pressuring anyone to take the vaccine is a bad policy. The White House pushing back.
The failure to provide accurate public health information, including the efficacy of vaccines and the accessibility of them to people across the country, including South Carolina, is literally killing people. So maybe they should consider that.
An ongoing tug of war as a nation tries to move past the pandemic.
Kathy, biggest question for parents. When do we expect vaccines for children under 12?
Well, Kate, drug makers Pfizer and Moderna are testing their vaccines on those under 12 right now. We should get the result at some time this fall, followed by submissions to the FDA for emergency use authorization. Kate?
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.